Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. Ste Hoare here. As you can tell, I'm not in the studio, I'm at home, but thought I'd jump on and do a quick reaction to yet the audio being released of Luis Diaz's offside goal. The Pgmol have released it, just watched it. I've seen the outcry on social media and thought, yeah, let's just do a quick reaction, get my thoughts on it. Love to know your guys' thoughts. Obviously, we're not live, but I would love if you could use the comment section below, or if you're listening to this as a podcast, then yeah, just tweet it at the Redmen TV, get in touch with your thoughts on what, quite frankly, is an embarrassment to the Pgmol from start to finish. So the audio is kind of what they said it was in their initial excuse, I don't know, excuse like weird statements when the journalists found out. Basically, Darren England decided he thought that the goal had been given on the field. He just does his quick check. He does draw the lines. We don't obviously see those. The lines are drawn, says check complete, game carries on. And it's only then that to realise that the error's been made. And what's actually quite disturbing about it, really, first of all, it's quite funny that Simon Hooper says, good process, guys. Now, I know he doesn't hear all this conversation. He's a bit in the dark. So he just hears the check complete. It's the fact that it's the replay assistant, the VAR, who notices the error. He is not the referee. He is not the assistant referee, VAR. He is not the VAR. He's not Darren England. He's doing the replays. And it's him who first notices. Somebody somewhere is telling them to delay the game, and then the VAR, Darren England again, basically says, I can't do anything. We see a couple of swear words that they bleeped out as well. And yeah, it's baffling really how wrong it is. At no point when the check's happening does anyone say the original decision is offside. I'm a cricket fan, and I know when I see DRS checks within cricket, there's always a clear clarification. The original decision on the field was, in cricket, it's obviously out or not out. In this case, nobody goes, right, we're checking the offside. The original decision was offside. Nobody says that, which in itself is mad. He just says check complete. There's no goal should stand, or goal should be given, or onside. So all the referee hears is check complete and just thinks, we'll crack on. What's more annoying is there is somebody, it's Ollie. Now, at first I thought that might have been the fourth official, Michael Oliver, but then it does say the ops hub, so I don't know if it's a different Ollie, saying delay the game. I think that must be coming from maybe somewhere, I don't know who that's coming from, but Darren England just says, I can't. What I would have liked to have seen is him to contact the official on the pitch and tell him what had happened and say, listen mate, there's been an error here, what do you want to do? Because again, technically the laws of the game say, yeah, you can't stop it and change the decision once the game has restarted, but a bit of common sense would just say, yeah, why don't we just do that? Why wouldn't you do that? Maybe you get a slap on the wrists by, for not correctly following the exact right protocol, but they haven't followed the correct protocol anyway, they've messed up. So you might as well fix your mistake and take the punishment for getting the decision right, rather than just doubling down on, I can't do anything, and then just swearing. Like, makes no sense. Nobody wins there, really. The wrong decision's been made and you've decided not to fix it. That was the one that really, I think they should have at least told the referee, listen, there's been a big error here, what do you want to do about it? I recommend this and this, but instead they just crack on with it, which in itself is baffling, really. So we can see why, does this do anything to expel any people who have got real serious doubts about these guys? No, there's still people I know. I'm receiving texts in certain group chats, people saying like, I think it's bent, I think it's corrupt. For me, it sounds panicked, it sounds incompetent, and quite frankly, it's embarrassing for the officials in this country that the first person who notices that the game is kicked off again is not the referee, the VAR or the assistant VAR, it's the replay assistant. Like, that's mad. These guys are qualified professional referees and assistants, and they've got it badly wrong. And I can see now Liverpool are furious, and again, I don't know what can happen about it, what should happen, all that kind of stuff. It's baffling, but that worries me, how incompetent these are. The officials, these are meant to be the top of the top. These are the best referees in this country and the best at everything, apparently. And how bad that was. It was an absolute shambles. It was panicked. It was too quick. It was rushed, and there was no attempt whatsoever to rectify a mistake. It was just like, imagine I just dropped a bottle of milk and just walked away and went, well, I've dropped that, my mistake. No, I would clean it up. I would try and fix the mess that I've made. And these guys Darren England in particular, just goes, can't do anything, and we're just cracking on with the game. I think it's an absolute disgrace and an absolute embarrassment to the officials. Fair play, I suppose, for releasing it. They didn't really have a choice. The demands and the public pressures put it out there, and it probably would have leaked anyway. given that it would have done. I think these things always come out. I'll be interested to see how Liverpool respond to this, and what they decide to do. What they've said that they want to escalate it. They've had this audio for a while now, and what they think of it. But from my own point of view, it's embarrassing for the Pgmol and for Darren England in particular, who at best has shown to be incompetent and not to understand his job, which is Liverpool lose out. Liverpool are wrongly chalked off a goal that would have put them 1-0 up away from home at 10 men against a very good team. Obviously they go on to lose that game, which obviously compounds things, but it's bad. It's really, really bad. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Like I say, comment section on YouTube, tweet us, Facebook, all that kind of stuff if you listen as a podcast. But from my point of view, I don't feel any better after watching it. Don't feel any better after listening to it. If anything, I'm staggered by the incompetency.